So I work me did it when we get the call here, so my daughter come home from school and man jarring and push stuff in her mouth.
The accused reportedly drugged the child before sexually assaulting her.
Yet another child in Jamaica fell victim to the vicious animals that roam our streets. Apparently, this young lady was walking from school because she couldn't get taxi, and their father, grandmother, and grandfather, who is ill, were not able to pick her up. So she ventured to walk, as there was no other means to get home. While walking home, this creature, not gonna call him a man, this animal, this vicious, barbaric thing, jogged her into the bushes, jogged her, and had his way with her. It was residents passing by saw the young lady sitting on the side of the road crying. Her father even said that when she was at the hospital being treated, she passed out. I don't know if it was side effects of the drugs or because she was so exhausted. These vicious animals should never be allowed to roam our streets and be a part of our society. They caught him after they went through, and he was in a taxi trying to leave the community. They stopped the taxi and pulled him out. They were going to inflict jungle justice on him. However, someone in the crowd cried out and said, "We're not sure if it's him. Let the law do its thing." Sadly, it's sad to say in my part that I wished common sense did not prevail. That person who did cry out was indeed right. However, in this moment, I wish they did not cry out. I wish common sense did not prevail, because it turned out that that man was the vicious animal. Granted, it could have also not been him. Here's the thing though, and this is where this video, if you got to this far, you might disagree with me. When you have your property, when you have your house, you don't ask burglars not to break into your home. You don't ask crooks not to defile your property. You install cameras, you install dogs, you arm yourself, you install burglar bars. So when it comes down to your child, the same rules apply. You don't leave the protection of your child to others. You ensure that your child is taken to and from school any means possible, any means necessary. You are this child's father. And again, I already said, this vicious animal that did this thing to your child should not have been allowed to be on our streets. However, the society we live in, such animals are among us. You and the community on a whole, you already said that normally persons in the community that go would normally take up as much children as they can. However, your child was left out because properly planning was not done on your end. And again, I'm not attacking you as the father of this child, because you are a victim as well. But you have to understand that this falls on your shoulders as negligence on your end. You and the rest of the community have to come together, and here's an idea: at least 3 of you can take shifts, at least 3 persons, morning and evening, when the children are going to and from school. If 3 of you are going to walk, go to the school in the evenings, and you're going to gather all the children in your community, and you're going to walk with them, 3 of you, 1 in the front, 1 in the back, 1 in the middle, and ensure you usher all these children to their house. In the morning, you do the same. If multiple of you drive, you do the same. Get all the children in these 3 vehicles or more and get them to and from school. As a community, you have to act together to protect your children. You can't rely on the government for everything. Yes, the government needs to step up security and ensure that vehicle, but that's not the case. So you as the parent, you is the primary caretaker of this child, have to ensure that your child is safe. I know this video is a bit long. It wasn't meant to be this long, but I think I'm satisfied with the length because I got everything that I needed to say. And I want to end this by saying I apologize that this happened to your daughter, and this should have never happened to your daughter. But now you got to ensure that you put measures in place so it never happens again, and ensure that it never happens to anyone else's child in your community.